Number 29 is a definite integral, so at the very end of the problem we're going to have to substitute in the limits of integration. So I want to let u equal x squared plus 1. Let's let du 2x dx, if you take the derivative. And then, so I do want to leave the x with that. So the x squared plus 1, that can get replaced there. And I have a dx, but I also have this x here, so I'm not going to have to do the third substitution like we've been doing on the number 25 and 26. So if I divide both sides by 2, this is going to be 1/2 du is equal to x dx. So that's my second substitution right there. So my integral is going to be 1 over u times 1/2 du. So if I integrate this, this is going to be 1/2 ln of u, and I want to substitute back in. So this will be 1/2 ln of x squared plus 1, and this is evaluated from 5 and 0. So if we plug in the 5, it's going to be 1/2 ln of 5 squared plus 1 minus 1/2 ln of 0 squared plus 1, which is going to be 1/2 ln of 26 minus 1/2 ln of 1. So this would be your exact and if you found the decimal approximation, it would be 1.629. So I do want to show kind of an alternate way to do this, not the entire problem. I want to show starting from here. So a different way to do this, and you don't have to do it this way, it just is an option. Sometimes it's easier to do it this way, but the alternate is to create new limits of integration. So my limits of integration before were from 0 to 5, but those are with regards to x. So I know that u is equal to x squared plus 1. So if I plug in the limits of integration here, then 5 squared plus 1 is 26. So u is equal to 26. And if I plug in the other limit of integration, 0, then I get 1. So you could solve this as 1/2 ln of u, and instead evaluate it from 26 and 1, instead of 0 and 5. So this would be 1/2 ln of 26 minus 1/2 ln of 1, which is the same thing that we got before. So that's the exact, and the decimal will be here. So if you want to not substitute into the original answer the x, you can always change your limits of integration to be with regards to u, and then plug those in. So two different ways to get the same thing.